Greetings, my fellow gamers, it is I, Wraith King. In my last video, I made a promise that I would review some of the Hearthstone cards for the newest expansion. Now, I couldn't review them all because when I tried, the videos ended up being really long and boring. So I decided to review some of the cards that have been revealed so far for the Warlock class, so I hope you guys enjoy that, but I will be uploading some more videos in the future for the expansion. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Blood Witch. The Blood Witch is a Warlock card. Warlock is one of my favorite classes in the game, so we will be seeing me play this class quite a bit in the newest expansion, and it will be the first class I test. What does Blood Witch do? Blood Witch is a 4-mana 3/6 minion. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. This wouldn't seem all that great, would it? 1 damage a turn might not seem like a really good idea. However, there have been cards in the past for Hearthstone, and especially in the past few expansions, there are cards that react when your hero takes damage from their cards, and just takes damage in general. And that is something I really like about the devs. Ever since one of my favorite cards went straight to Wild, I haven't seen much. In fact, the few expansions that followed after my favorite card didn't have the mechanic at all. And the Warlock needs cards with this mechanic. And a good example of this mechanic would be one of the newer cards Hearthstone revealed for the Warlock recently. Deathweb Spider is a 5-mana, 4/6 beast with the battle cry, if your hero took damage this turn, gain lifesteal. That is what I'm talking about. There weren't a whole bunch of cards that reacted to taking damage, and I really like that. And this card right here is definitely going to have a place and a build that I have been crafting for the Warlock for quite some time. And I think this expansion has that missing piece of my puzzle. Alright, next up we have the Duskbat. The Duskbat is a 3-mana, 2/4 beast with the battle cry. If your hero took damage this turn, summon 2 1/1 bats. And the best part about this card is you can use your hero power and its battle cry will still work. Unlike another one of my favorite cards, the Amethyst Spellstone, only upgraded if your hero has taken damage from your cards, not your hero power. Another thing that I'm not sure if everyone will be upset about, but me, I'm one of the people who aren't, is the fact that both of these new cards, all of these new cards that I've seen so far, are not demons. And a lot of people are going to be like, wait, what? No demons for the Warlock yet? Well, we haven't seen all of the cards for the Warlock class yet, so we can't say that this is what the new Warlock expansion will look like, just a bunch of beasts and regular minions. So if you're worried that the Warlock hasn't had any demon cards released yet, don't worry, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some really neat demon cards sometime in the near future revealed to us. And now, for the newest Warlock Legendary. The incredible Lord Godfrey. A lot of people will not understand how powerful this card actually is. But why is he so powerful? Lord Godfrey has the battle cry of deal 2 damage to all other minions. If any die, repeat this battle cry. So, attached to him is pretty much an upgraded version of another amazing Warlock card, Defile. A lot of the pros use Defile, and they still do. And I think that's not going to change for quite some time. So, saying that, Lord Godfrey, since he's an upgraded version of Defile, we're not only going to see just Defile anymore. We're going to be seeing Lord Godfrey like crazy in pretty much every Warlock build, because he just works in every single build. You can put him in there. He is just 2 board damage attached to a 4/4 if you just use him willy-nilly. But if you use him at the right time, he could be a board clear attached to a 4/4 minion. And the value behind that is ridiculous. But you have to use him at the right time. And when the new expansion hits, I'm going to see if I can demonstrate to you guys what exactly I'm saying. Because most of the Defile players pretty much know what I'm saying as is, but a lot of the newer players might not get this card all that much. So I'm definitely going to test this out when the new expansion hits. And last, but definitely not least, we have another New Warlock Legendary, Glinda Crowskin. Glinda is a card that will also receive some controversy and some confusion. She also introduced a new mechanic coming from this expansion called Echo. What does Echo do? It allows you to play a minion as many times as you want, provided you have enough mana. So every card in your hand, you're able to play as many times as you want, provided Glinda is alive. A good card combo with Glinda would be Gnome Veratu. A lot of you are probably already thinking that right off the back. But what else would be really powerful with her? Well, there are a lot of Warlock cards that have negative battle cries that might be useful to you if you play them multiple times because of their cost. However, with those negative battle cries, it might not be a good idea to do all that damage to your face. But there are a couple of other combos I can think of that might work pretty well that aren't Warlock cards. But I believe there might be a few more cards we have not seen yet in this expansion that might serve this card much better than what I'm thinking. But for right now, this card seems strong, but it needs to stay alive for it to really work. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably just going to end up destroying it right after you play it. So I'm not sure if this card will see a bunch of play, especially on ladder, but we'll definitely see some interesting builds with it nonetheless, because she is definitely a powerful card when played correctly. So far, this expansion seems pretty interesting for the Warlock. I can already think of some interesting combos just by looking at some of these cards, but we still haven't seen all of them just yet. But my overall opinion is kind of unjudged right now because I can't make any real judgment anyway. We haven't seen all the cards, but from what it looks like, it's going to be a good expansion for the Warlock. Not all of the Warlock cards have been revealed yet, and I will be talking about those as they are revealed. But right now, that is all the time I have left, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And remember to hit the bell for notifications if you want to see my videos often. But until then, take it easy for me, and have a blessed day. Bye.